Hi, have you just had one of those scary fire dreams where you're running for your life, your house is burning down, and you just woke up with a fright? Well, maybe the dream's not as horrible as you thought. Hi, I'm Susan Davis, and I'm a dream interpreter, and I'm analyzing dreams from all over the world, and I've also been trained in doing this. So let's get into it. I have 9 reasons for your fire dream. Number 1 is purification. Maybe there's something in your house that needs to go. I know before I got saved, there were some things I was doing and it was in my hand, and right behind me was a wall full of fire. And I knew that God wanted me to give this up. And the good news is God will help you give these things up. Now, number 2, it could be the presence of God coming into your life. Remember when Moses stood in front of the burning bush? It was all fire, but it wasn't consumed. So maybe your fire dream is something good. What object was burning in this dream? And where were you? Were you outside the house, inside the house? I will put in the description box what rooms mean in your dreams, and where you're standing outside, how that plays a part too into this dream. Number 3, a burning house could be a symbol of testing your faith. Job was tested through gold and he came out stronger. So maybe this is showing you that there's going to be a trial coming up, but you will get out of this stronger than you have ever been before. And that's a good thing. Number 4 would be the power of God. Isaiah tells us when you walk through the fire, you will not get burned. And this is powerful. This dream could be about God's protection over your life. Number 5, and you're going to love this one, is fire can symbolize victory over your enemies. Psalm 106:18 describes a fire consuming the wicked, suggesting that you are going to overcome those that hurt you. Now, I know we're supposed to pray for our enemies and things like that, but sometimes God takes people out of our life that aren't good for us. Sometimes I just pray for people to be blessed away because you don't want anything bad to happen for them. But a fire could be showing that your enemies are going to be removed from your life. And number 6 could be gossip, which we don't like to hear because sometimes they could be gossiping about you, which is hurtful, or you could be gossiping about someone else. And that's the wonderful thing about dreams, is that sometimes God shows us stuff that during the day we might find difficult to hear, but through a dream, he will give us signs that something that we're doing isn't right. Because he is a good God and he doesn't want to hurt us, but he wants to make us better. So analyzing a dream like that can help you change your character for the better. And James 3:6, the tongue is compared to a fire, and sometimes the small words can set off a big spark and flames and bad feelings among people. So you want to watch what you're saying, and you don't want to hang around with gossips and get into it. You don't want to hang with people that gossip all the time because it's easy just to fall into that. And I find when I want to gossip about somebody, just pray for that person instead. And a lot of times when we gossip about people, we're trying to make ourselves feel better. So that's why praying for someone is really helpful for you, and you'll be helping that other person. Now 7 is fire often represents anger. Maybe you're angry at someone or someone's angry at you. Matthew 5:22 warns of anger's destructiveness. So this might be a dream of fire in your house to settle internal conflicts with your family or with inside yourself. Number 8 could be judgment. God used fires to burn down cities. I know we're under grace, but sometimes we're not the one to judge. It's God is our judge and will judge other people. So maybe we're judging people around us unfairly. And God is showing us that we need to have grace for ourselves and other people in our lives. And sometimes when I have a hard time with someone in my life that is really rubbing me the wrong way, or they could be a narcissist or something, or just an abrasive person, and I ask God to love them through me, that I will be kind and try to diffuse the situation. Don't want to be doormats, but you have to be kind. And to know the differences, you just have to ask God and spend time with God on what you should do with that situation. And 9, one of my personal favorites, is a fire can be symbolizing revival in your lives and transformation. And who doesn't want that? It could be a big revival or it could be a small revival. But remember, in Pentecost, the tongues were on fire. So maybe it's a spiritual upgrade, a revival in your personal life, or a greater revival that's happening in your church or your family or your friends or even the world. How cool is that? So even though there could be many reasons for your fire dreams, it doesn't all have to be like your house is burning down and it's dire. God could be showing you you're moving up to a new level in your life, or you're going to be walking through a difficult situation. But the good news is God is with you. Just like Moses was standing on holy ground because God was near. But if you've given your life to Jesus, God is with you 24/7. So write down your fire dream, study it out, see what symbols and numbers. You can check into another video where I get that into more detail of how to steward your dreams. And look in the description box, so I will tell you what the different parts of the house and standing outside the house. And if you need help interpreting your dream, just put your information below. Tell me what your problem is right at the time, details that really stand out to you in the dream, and I will interpret it in the comments. So God bless you and have an awesome day.